VIP guest all the way from the 6 or Ontario, Canada, as my young man pronounced it, Mr. Judge George Sully.
What's going on, geholla? What's happening? Everything's good. Everything's good. Hold on for Canada. I'm in Canada, Toronto, Ontario. You might know it as the 6. The 6.
A lot of stuff going on.
Man. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. And I'm just excited because I like to say, especially in Canada, because I like to say that there's a before Blackout Tuesday, and then there's an after Blackout Tuesday. And before Blackout Tuesday, we like business as usual. Whatever, business as usual. Things are gonna get released. People are gonna do drops. People are gonna express themselves as usual and marginalize Black people as usual. Everything's as usual. After Blackout Tuesday, that was the marker to say, okay, if you're upset and if you're outraged, if you're all of a sudden wanting to support the Black people and you're raising a fist, okay. But now we have that marker to say, if you don't deliver, this is where I can go backtrack and find you and say that you were there to do this thing that you promised. And because before there was no marker, you can kind of, waver, just kind of skim around, just be living without having to talk about, systemic racism in Canada, especially when we're talking about America versus Canada, because America, there's a lot of, there is no real, racism is racism. It's just, in Canada, it's hidden, very well hidden. It's systemic, it's in the system. It's in everything that we do, but it's specifically because I'm a designer and I'm a sneaker designer. I'm a shoe designer, stilettos, boots, sneakers, you name it, I can do it. And not only that I can do it, I can rise to the occasion and do it extraordinarily. I can do it really well. I'm direct to factory. I have factories and liaisons and connections all over from Portugal, Venezuela, Indonesia, China, of course, obviously, and it goes on, the list goes on. I can do the job, but the thing is that in Canada, it's so embedded in the system that even though I could be doing the best, I'm not going to be celebrated as such, or I'm going to be marginalized in such a way that you'll never really see. So when you can see, like, okay, here's a list of what he's done, and I got like the pack, and oh shit, okay, he's doing some shit. The thing is that most people won't know that because I'm not going to be the one lifted or celebrated. I might get taken from. I might get my ideas pulled from me and taken from me and used and celebrated that way, because we're not saying that my ideas aren't great. We're not saying that my design signature silhouettes aren't dope. What they're saying is that it's not going to come from me. They're just going to thank you for your culture, thank you for your essence, and we'll take it from here. So that's what we're fighting with in Canada. And of course, police brutality, of course. All the things that you guys have in America, we have, but it's a beautiful, rainbow, cherry pie, cake, strawberries type of attitude that it doesn't exist. And oh my God. Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Yeah, I know you have questions, but let me give you a scenario. So when Central Park Karen did that delivery to that bird watcher, that African-American bird watcher, and she said these things, Canadians were, oh my God, once again, Americans. And guess what? She's Canadian. And it took something like that to galvanize everybody here in Canada to understand, like, oh my God, clutch my pearls. I didn't know that the racism existed in Canada. And then now, but Central Park Karen is my neighbor. She's the woman at the store, the clerk at the store. She's everywhere, and it's embedded here in Canada. Anyways, I just needed to opine on that, but anyways.
They paint this picture of Canada. It's so warming. It's so welcoming. We want the, what they call the immigrants, and you could come here. There's no war. There's no crime. There's no pollution, really.
Of course.
But just like America, even when Africans come here, they say things like, "Oh, we thought everyone here was rich."
Right. Oh, right. Absolutely. You know what? That's exactly it. And you know what? There are a lot of those things here. It's great water. I promise you. You know what I mean? And you know, the trees and the things and all those things and all those great things. But you know what? There's that underlining thing that's there. And it's just kind of, for the first time in our history, or even me on this earth, for Canadians to have to confront something that's always been there. You see me now, you might, I mean, you know, keep that energy. We hope people keep that energy, but you see me now and you're letting me speak and you listen. And that's the difference that's happening now more than anything that has happened here in our beautiful country, because I love Canada. I'm first generation Haitian, Canadian. So, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, that's my heritage. And the things that, like, I was born here in Canada, but I know my Creole, je parle français, I speak it very well. You know what I mean? I'm cultured in all those things, but, and even in my business, as good as I am, or as well spoken as I seem, it's not enough. And of course, we always have to do the same, not the same, we have to do double and then a little bit better on top. Because if we don't, then it's one of those things that will get lost in the mix. So then if I'm doing so well, but I'm treading water, it's because I've already done twice as better than the next man to even just get above water. And just now, it's starting to, we're having more conversations. And I hope to have more conversations. And that's why I started Black Designers of Canada. Because here in Canada, we're just not represented as such. You know what I mean? The Black excellence is everywhere. We love ourselves. We talk, but I can't sit amongst a group of Black people. We already know we're preaching to the choir. We're preaching to ourselves. So what we need to do is make others understand. And okay, well, forget it. Now they're saying they do. Now it's gonna take a long time. I'm not gonna say like, you get to pass after a week of protest here in Canada for George Floyd, and we can go down the list. There's a long list. But this is a start, because we've never had these conversations, and this is why I'm even on with you right now. Because, my family celebrates me, and they'll always be there for me. But the thing is that, like, my family is not here to pay for my product. They probably get it for free, but it's one of those things that somebody has to look at what we're doing, and somebody has to invest. So you know what, like Obama, let me quote some American. Let me quote some American. I say, and Obama said famously, don't boo, vote. Don't boo, vote, right? So I'm going to turn it around and flip it and say, don't post, invest. Don't buy. I don't need nothing. I just need the truth from you, because if you're going to stand for me, and I'm talking about, my fellow Canadians, white Canadians, Caucasians, my peoples, those are my peoples. So I have love for them because they support me. My customers in here in Canada, my Caucasian, my white customer, they support me. They got me like that. But you know what? It's the system. It's a fashion industry that doesn't. I've had to get those sales and those customers on my own with my own devices that I shouldn't have had. I just wanted equal coverage, equal footing. So I say, I don't need the pat on the back or the like or the mention to just bury my situation even deeper. I need you to buy. I need you to invest. And especially in Black Designers of Canada, not talking about myself anymore. I'm talking about a group of people that have been marginalized all this time. That's all. And that's why we built this, because we built this as, we're celebrating each other, yes. Yeah, you're awesome, you're Black, I'm Black. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is, we need you to see us. We need the industry in Canada to see us. And even Americans that don't know about it, okay, you know what? Like, I got a music video, I got a movie that I'm filming in Canada. I need access to Black designers. I want Black designers. Well, you know what? This is another outlet for that as well. We want to make sure we have it covered, and so on and so forth. Anyways, that's...
Follow geholla. That's GEHOLLA. Also, my website is www.geholla.com. Always holler at me when you see me out. Geholla, holla.